BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by...
I want to retire knowing we did it right. We want
to know that it's been worth something.
It's worth everything.
Be intentional about your worth. Farmers National Bank Wealth Management.
Tell me about some of what people are facing as barriers to employment. Are there any common kind of barriers that people are facing or trends?
So many times, many students come in without income. Many of them are living with other people because they've lost housing or just do not have the income to maintain their own place. They're on waiting lists for housing in the area. So they have zero income, and one of the first things we look at is if they need a bus pass. So we'll give them a bus pass so that they can start the program and be able to attend. So I mean, a 1 month bus pass is $42. So that's a large chunk of change for someone who doesn't have any kind of income. Those people who do not have a high school diploma or GED, that's a big one. It takes, of course, the student putting in a lot of work outside of this class, to try to do that, and we really encourage that because it's one less thing for them. They could check that off their list if they're able to get that done. And there's a lot of free programs in the area. It's just putting in the time and the commitment for that. Driver's license is another barrier. We can help everyone who has a suspended license. We have to look at that on a case-by-case basis. And we can look at the different issues on their driving record and see if it's something feasible that we can accommodate them to help them clear up those issues to get the license. Many times that takes months. Sometimes they have to take classes, the remedial driving classes. We have to look at how long their license is suspended. We also have some students who may not realize it, but they have a warrant out for their arrest because some follow-ups that they may not have had. And so I try to help them look at that and give some guidance. I'm not an attorney, but I've just through the working with that. And they're locally, the programs in the court systems now, they are trying to work more with people to give a process for them to work at getting their license back too. So there's a huge range of things you have to look at as far as that particular barrier.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by...
I want to retire knowing we did it right. We want
to know that it's been worth something.
It's worth everything.
Be intentional about your worth. Farmers National Bank Wealth Management.